Good afternoon. Oh, dang, the timing. Amazing, amazing timing. Hello, Chia. Welcome in. How is it going? I am very tired today. What's new? But, I'm just tired. Just I'm Mondays and tired and everything. But we here and at least get to edit my own pictures again. Let's go. I was waiting for me to finally be able to do that again, but customers have their priority, so it took a moment. How are you doing, Chia? You having a good day? Or like I think it's evening for you or after. I actually don't remember. I am Zorgi, but I hope you had, yeah, right, we had weekend. I hope you had a good weekend. I forgot the weekend was over in the blink of an eye, although I had a very long weekend actually, because I was off Thursday and Friday, but it didn't feel like that. So we still EP. Still EP. Also I have to turn on the fan. I thought it was fine without fan, but it is way warmer in here than outside, because outside it is a little bit colder now, but inside it's kind of warm. So let me do that real quick. So you can enjoy the death stare when I'm not looking at the camera. Okay, but other than that, we here and we ready, and I forgot where I was in this picture because I already started it last time. But as it looks, I was doing foreground things, which is nice. That means I didn't forget. And also I think we were fixing hair. That's possible. We were fixing hair. Oh, kind of we did fix. What was that? Okay, yeah, we were fixing the hair. The hair, so we're just gonna continue doing that. Because this all I do. Also, we're fixing the folds. I remember. Also, there's dirt here. Why is there dirt here? This has to go, obviously. We can do that with the patch tool. It's gonna be faster and probably better. And here as well, we have all the folds. We have all the folds. Also, we kind of survived the heat wave for now. There will be a new heat wave soon, TM. But today it's like, I don't know, 8 degrees cooler, and it's only, I think, 25 or 28. I actually don't know. But it's not 37 or 35 like the past couple days. So that is nice. Welcome in, Risu. How are you doing? Did you have a good weekend? I like the spinny emote. Spin, 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 spin. Hope you had a good weekend and you have a good start into the screen is not black, by the way. We're editing folds. I just saw that it looks like I'm just doing nothing, but we are doing things. Trust. Trust, we are doing things. So that is cool. Because we just have to do things. Risa said my brain is pretty much fried. What happened to your brain? Why did you put it in the air fryer? Or did you put it in the good old oil, like back in the day, when you would fry things? Or is it just the heat? Why are you frying your brain? It's not good for your brain to be fried. Be deep fried. Okay. Okie doke. There are a lot of folds. I am so upsetty. Upsetty spaghetti. But we got this. One fold after the other. We will use Photoshop to iron things. Hello Poultry, thank you for the stamp. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Did you survive the heat wave? Is the heat wave over there? Because here it is. For now, we have like a chilly 25 or 26 degrees. What a thing to say. Sector, speaking of the weather, it's actually not hot here anymore. It's raining here recently. That's good. A little bit of rain is good. What said, yeah, the weather got much nicer yesterday. That's good to hear. We had a little bit of rain today. Yesterday there was sun and like 5 minutes of some rain, but like still with the sun shining, so it was very interesting. And today we had like maybe half an hour of rain, and that's it. Still like 25. I actually don't know. Let me check that. I need to know. I want to know. Okay, it is 27 degrees right now, but that's almost 10 degrees colder than yesterday and the day before and the day before that. So I'm not complaining. What is it? But the forecast shows it's going back over 30 in a week. Yeah, here too. This week is gonna be kind of all right, and then it's gonna go back to air fryer mode. But the hottest that's been here was like 44. 44? 44 is insane. 44 is actually crazy. I saw that in France, I don't know if I spoke about this last stream as well, but in France they cancelled an entire festival because it would have been too hot and too dangerous for the people to be there. And in Germany they cancelled Pride Parade because same reason, it would have been too hot and too dangerous, which is so insane. But now that means it's starting to affect the rich people, and so maybe they're gonna change something. I don't have much hope, but yeah, no, one can dream, I guess. But we shall see if that is actually gonna do anything or not. Oh, I need the hard brush for that. That is not... but then again, it won't look good. Okay, yeah, that's alright. Alrighto. Let me get... No, I missed the patch tool. It's over here. It's over here. Also, I changed some settings, and I hope I look sharp again, because I saw in my VOD from the day before, like from last stream and the stream before that, my VTuber model was not sharp anymore. But it used to be, and I was very confused. Because it's a 2K model, like the resolution, so it should look fine actually, so a little bit confusion. Thank you for the stamp, Rezu. That was your first stampy. Well, in case you don't know, once you finish a stamp card, you can pick which image I'm gonna put on my desk. You can pick anything as long as it's safe for work. You forgot last time? No! Big sad. But it's fine, I'm gonna be here a lot. So you have time. You can already think about what you want to put in there. Some people finish it and then they don't tell me what they want in there because they're overwhelmed or they just forget, which honestly fair, it's not that important. When I have no pictures to pick from, I just pick something myself. It's not that bad. Man, my voice. No pixels are selected, okay. Okay. Also, I am pretty sure, I don't know, I've been complaining about my back a lot, but I'm pretty sure that I had a... I don't know how it's called in English, let me Google that. Or for English. Herniated disc from my spine, because the pain is now very local, and it feels like that would feel, I assume. So that's fun, but I didn't go to the doctor because the doctor is just gonna tell me take some meds and move, and I already move, and I did not take any meds anymore because I don't need it. Like, it still hurts, but not to the point that I have to take medicine, I feel like. So that's cool, but I saw that the body is gonna fix that itself. It just takes like between 4 to 12 weeks. Isn't that amazing? 4 to 12 weeks more of, or like 3 to 12, of having back pains constantly in any position I am in. Hello, Honyazu! Thank you for the stamp! How was your weekend? No! I'm already tired today. Just said, man, I hope that gets better soon. It will. It already got way better. Way better than last week. I was sitting and crying because it hurt. But this week, like every day, it's been going better. So that's nice. That's nice. Also, I'm just too lazy to go to the doctor. And I like, if I go, then I will have to have follow-up appointments. And I'm like, if it's gonna fix itself, then I don't need to go there. I do not want to go, like, waste my time. But obviously, if, you know, if it doesn't get better over the weeks, I will have to go. But I'm trying to avoid it. Onyasa said, weekend was wild. There was a convention with Super Creek VA as guest. It was crowded AF. I don't know what Super Creek is, but yes, conventions. How was it? Did you enjoy it? I mean, I hope you did, even if it was crazy. Super Creek? Wait, I think you've told me about this before. Let me Google. I feel like Super Creek. Oh, it's a Uma Musume. I see. I have never seen this girl in the anime, I feel like. But yeah, I can imagine that it would be crowded because Umas are very popular. I love the Umas, but I've only seen the anime. I cannot play gacha games. Gacha games are the devil. I have to stay away. Stay away. Gacha games truly are. It's like it's just like gambling. When I said, yeah, you did see my story. I did. I've not been doing that. I have to admit though, often I just skip through the stories very quickly, so I sometimes don't register what I'm seeing. But I did see your story. Nessa said my Insta story was day 1, day 2 was like triple that. That is insane. Was she there for all the days? Or like for 2 days? Usually VAs, when they're at conventions, I feel like they're just here 1 day. Un day. Did you get like an autograph or a photo? I don't remember your Insta story very clearly. I apologize. But if you did, that would be nice. That would be nice. But it's not your favorite Uma, I remember that. But you know, still cool. Still very cool. Coco's VA is coming to Germany as Coco from WeChat Atelier. And I'm like, man, like cool and all, but like, you know, I'm used to Swiss convention prices, which are already high. And like that convention there wants like 85 euros for a 1-day ticket. And I'm like, ain't no way. Also, it's a very small convention and like, I mean, very small maybe is exaggerated, but it's a rather small convention and the artist alley is like minuscule. I'm like, why do you want 85 euros for 1 day, bro? That's insane. So I'm not going. Onyasa said not only that, the convention also focuses on local artists. That is very cool though. That is actually nice. I love artists and fan artists and just everything like that. Reza said the only gacha game I played was Genshin Impact. Played it when it released until I quit like a few years later, though I've never used any money on it. I played Genshin like, hi Volpone, thank you for the stamp. How was your weekend? Okay, I'll grab the bottle. I already know. Yeah. I drank. Resu, I started Genshin I think half a year after it released, and then I played every day for 3.5 years straight. I didn't spend that much money on Genshin though, I have to say. But yeah, then I stopped because they stopped releasing good playable men, and I was like, actually, you know what, F this. I started playing a different game that caters to women, which was Love and Deep Space, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately, I really enjoy it. I still miss it, but I stopped playing that too because there I spent a lot of money. Who was your favorite Genshin character? When I started, I was like, Xiao was my main goat. I loved Xiao, or Sho, or whatever he's called, or whatever how you spelled it in Chinese. Sho, I have no idea. But yeah, that was my goat. Also my goat. Then later on, Arlecchino. Oh my god, she was so good. Her playstyle was amazing. Her gameplay, playstyle, whatever, it doesn't mean. It doesn't matter. But once what do you mean you already know? I already know. When I don't forget, I remember that you will redeem the drink. Halo besties, I didn't do shit yesterday and I loved it. Let's go. How was your uncle thingy that you helped install? But yeah, me too. I just rotted at home Saturday and Sunday was very nice. Honyasu said, try looking at TikTok for ChibiCon X. I will if I don't forget. Resusect Eula and Ayaka, though my main was Diluc and Eula. Diluc in this economy, Diluc, he dodged me for like 3 years straight. Every time I lost 50-50, it was never to him. And then came the banner where you could pick a 5-star Mondstadt character, I think. And that's when I got him, and then the next 50-50 I lost was to him. So funny. Resusec, the reason I stopped playing Genshin was that it felt like it started becoming a chore rather than a joy. Yeah, I feel that. That's also the reason why I just can't play gachas anymore, because the pressure to log in every day and do your dailies and do your weeklies and do Abyss and do that and I just couldn't take it anymore. It was too much. And that was like in every gacha, obviously. I didn't play too many gachas. I played Genshin religiously, then I played Love and Deep Space very religiously, and before I started Love and Deep Space I played a little bit of Honkai Star Rail. But keeping up with 2 gachas, Jesus. I couldn't do it anymore. Honyasu said, my reason for playing Genshin was Nilou. Until now, still Nilou. Yeah, fair. Nilou is very cool. I mean, I've never had her and I never played her, but her design is peak design. Yeah, so no more gacha games. That's why I also will never try Uma Musume gacha. Although I love Uma. I love Uma Musume, but it's fine. They have an anime. I can watch that. Also remember that time when Genshin said they were gonna make an anime, even made a trailer. Nothing ever happened with that. No Genshin anime. Simulanka Nilou. How did Simulanka Nilou look? I forgot. Let me Google that. Simulanka Nilou. Oh yeah, that was cool, but I like her original outfit more. Genshin Nilou. Yeah, her original outfit is goated with the horns and stuff. It's very nice. Simulanka is a little bit boring. That's my opinion. Please don't hate me. That's my opinion. Resusect. Oh yeah, I thought I heard that news before too. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Opponents are back again. Hope you didn't talk to Mr. was on the phone. To me. To Mr. was on the phone. I don't know. I asked you how it went with your uncle, and then I said that I also rotted on Saturday and Sunday and did nothing else. Onyasa said people have opinions. That is true. People do have opinions. Also, welcome in, Anno. How are you doing? Anno sounds almost like how do you say hello in Korean? I forgot. I don't know. I know Anno sounds almost the same or close enough. How was your weekend, Anno? How do I say it? Do I say it Anno or like Anno as in Italian, a year? Anno, because Anno Domini is Anno Domini, not like the year 0 or something. Anno Domini. Oh, okay, it's the year of the Lord. Anno Domini. But you're funny and you took your name. That's actually hilarious. Anno said just break at work. Weekend was too short. I can imagine. Anno is Latin. Yeah, Anno is still Italian. Also, to this day, that means year, but not Domini. You would say Anno del Signore or something like that. Or something like that. But yeah, weekend do be short as always. But did you do anything fun? Just a sec though. Anyways, I got a rest for now. Hope you all have a good day. Thank you so much. Thank you for checking in and have a good rest. Have the bestest rest. Bestest rest by Resu. Fair winds. Exactly. Exactly. Volpone said, yes, I looked at what to do for a new AC with the uncle, now off to get the thing. Oh man, I thought you could get it over with like last time when you were there. Sad. Very sad. Oh, now I remember, I think Korean is oh my god. I know. I don't know. I'm just trying. Hello Serotonin, welcome in. How ya doing? We already talked today, but still. It is just a Monday, I guess. Just a Monday. But still, Anna said, yeah, Fortnite with the wife, City of Heroes by my lonesome, and Helldivers 2 and Repo with friends. Damn, that sounds productive, but very cool inside. Fortnite with the wife, that is very cool. I've never played Fortnite or any of the other games you have mentioned. I feel like I missed the hype when Repo came out and when Among Us, but I didn't play games back then, so Also, I don't know, these games are way too chaotic. I'm not too much into co-op games, really, because I feel like I would drag everyone down. Also, I don't think it's fun somehow. That's why I don't like Mario Party or Mario Kart or something like that. It's just too boring. And I'm not competitive, so that doesn't help. Anno said not to say I didn't weave in household chores and projects. Yeah, you're used to peeps not liking the game. I mean, it's not liking. I am very uneducated. I have played like 15 games in my entire life, maybe max 20, so I have no right to say anything. But I don't know. But yes, Anno, that is just adulting. Is even if you have chill days, you still have to do chores. Also, hello Kenneth, welcome back. Quick one from me. Someone out there, me, is hoping today reminds you how capable and strong you are, because sometimes you forget, and I'm here to remind you. Thank you so much, and same to you. I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a good weekend also. And now I remember you. Hee hee. How is your Monday going for now? Except just spreading good vibes, because you are a bean. A bean. My bonus said, how was your weekend? Yummy, my weekend was chill. I did, Friday I was here. Then I really didn't do anything more. And Saturday and Sunday I was just chilling. Just chill. I mean, I was doing things as always, because the grind never stops. The grind never stops. You have seen, I have shared the new reference sheet. I did this and that. And what else did I do? What else did I do? I finished, or like, I started and finished, so a sort of a badge for Otter Lady. I can show you that actually. She wanted one, and I was like, I can do this for you. And then I did, and I can show you. Hold on, where is it? It's here. I found the files, or at least part of the files of, I think that's Phasmophobia. I think so. And I thought it was gonna be super hard, but I did find this one and this like in very good resolution, and also the pass, and then I erased the things down here because she didn't want these. So yeah, that was nice. That was fun. I did that, and then yesterday I didn't really do... Oh, I collected clips from VODs so I can commission a new reel. Actually, there are gonna be 2 new reels because I do not want to edit these things myself. I have just too many other things to do, so I'd rather pay someone to edit them. And then I tried to draw. After a long time of not drawing, I was too stubborn, but I have to start from almost zero basically, because I forgot all the freaking basics. And I really want to get better at drawing, man. I want to draw mesh. Just mesh. That's all I want to draw. Every time I'm like, maybe I should try drawing someone else. And I'm like, I don't have the motivation to draw someone else. I want to draw Vash. Kenneth said, I just woke up, so doing good. That's good to hear. Have a good morning. Anno said, I still need to get more writing done for my centaur mascot. Let's go. Volpone said, I got linked to fursuits in a strange Discord and almost offed my... I wonder in which Discord that was, Volpone. You should not engage with these terrorists. Volpone said, doesn't Vitya also... hello Tez. Also offer commission reels? She does, I think. I'm not sure actually. But I worked with this other person before and I really liked how they did the things, so I went back there. Thank you for the love and peace, Tess. How was your weekend? Love and peace. Anno said, alrighty, I best be sailing away, fair winds. Thank you for checking in, Anno, and have a good time zone. Have a good time zone. We shall see each other soon. Maybe. But yeah, now I'm curious. It's gonna probably take a couple days, obviously. I don't want to rush people. I would never rush people. And I don't have a deadline for a reel, so it doesn't really it's not urgent. But it was fun. It was fun to put together the shortened clips so they can edit it. For both at these terrorists. Hee hee. Tessa just editing your new video. Is it the Danganronpa one? I think you finished that one, right? Or like you finished that game? I'm pretty sure. Okay, I see. I remembered things. Yippee. Danganronpa one still. I mean, your videos, you know, you have a lot to go through when you finish a game and have to edit all in one. Do you edit like all in one go, or do you start editing while you play, like after every playing session? No, you do all at once at the end. That's crazy. How many? That has to be so many hours. That's insane. I think I'm gonna erase this thing completely because it is in the way and fixing that is just counterproductive, I feel like. So it will have to go. It will need to leave this head. Currently you have 11 parts and you've edited 9 of those. That's not bad. That's good. That's good. You're making progress. Good progress even. She said, I like how I remove it. No ear removal. Bad chia. Bonk. Bonk. I wanted to do a couple more things in my days off for the stream, but like on Saturday I was so tired. I was like, I can't do this right now. I need a little bit of rest, and Sunday as well. Tess said the footage is around 1 hour to 3 hours. Damn. Da bonk. Why am I getting the bonk? You will have to get the bonk. Depends on what I did that day. Aha, I see. Thank you for the glasses, Tess. The glass Tess. The glass Tess. Cheer. No, hold on, I'm sorry. Tess, do be excited. Excited. For everything. You're editing me playing chapter 5. And that one is like many hours. Many hours. The second to last chapter. Aha, okay. There are not 11 chapters. I understand now. I understand. Also, sorry for the little laggies sometimes, but the remove tool uses a lot of power. Also, I was having a little crisis on Saturday. Or was it yesterday? Sunday? When did I post? I don't remember. I think it was Sunday. I was like, should I purge my entire photography feed and just leave the 2 newest sets that I edited without Gen AI? And I was like, man, should I delete it or should I not delete it? Because I feel, I don't know, I just don't feel good about those anymore because I didn't do all the work myself. But also it's not like I generated the entire picture. It's so hard to find a balance, but maybe at some point I will purge my entire photography feed because I am ashamed. I am ashamed. Arg. We shall see. Maybe I'm overreacting a little. Maybe. But now it was also your work. It was, but like, I just feel kind of dirty about it. I don't know how to explain. I feel like I cheated when I don't know. It is partial cheating because it did, you know, the things that it did, it was like help me erase hair and do things like that. It's not like something that I'd go to jail for, I guess. But I don't know. I'm having a midlife crisis, a midlife photography crisis. But it's fine. I think it'll stay up for now. And when I have enough new shoots to share, maybe I'll delete the old things. Maybe. Tested in this game, I am 100%ing is 1 and 2 in one game. So once I 100% the first game, I have to move on to the second game. Since for me to get the platinum, I have to do both games. Ah, I see. Ender game modes. I see. Well, Bona said partial cheating is okay. No! Cheating is never okay. In everything, actually. But I know what you mean. I don't know. I feel like I'm being too hard on myself. As per usual. As per usual. Because I hate me. Sometimes. I've gotten better at not hating myself. But I feel like everyone has that, so it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Why are we talking about that? It's not that deep. Tessa removed the hair for me, and Adobe AI removed tool sucking up the earth's water and spitting out poopy ass water. Honestly, the remove tool with the Gen AI worked really well. But it's just not the vibes anymore. And so I'm not using it anymore. I will do the good old hand. I was gonna say something very bad right now. I will work with my hand. Opponents actually just like me for real. I swear, we're all the same. Nobody ever had an original experience. Ever. Ever. What do you mean, sure? It's fine, Volpone. We can glance over what I was about to say. I am too tired to be insta-yummy right now. Also, oh my god. No, it's better that I don't bring it up at all. At all. We don't talk about me. We don't talk about anything. You mean glaze over? No. We don't glaze anything. Tested the video is like 18 minutes long and I have documented like 8 trophies out of the 45. That's crazy. Once I tell us, no, I will not. It will get out of hand. And I am not in the mood today. It's fine, it's not even that bad. But today is chill day. Today is chill day. Chilling day. Wait, I forgot that my tail is wrong. Hold on, let me fix my tail. Ding ding ding. Hello. What is happening? Hello machine, how are you doing? How was your weekend? Well, was I not in the mood for out of hand? Exactly. Today it has to stay in my hands. Apologies, I have to fix my tail real quick. Real quick, because I don't like it when it's in the frame. So, turn on, off. Is it? Okay. We good. We good again. My tail has been fixed. It annoys me when it goes like into the too much into the frame. Also, sadly, you cannot set the tail to move slower on this model, which is also kind of stupid. So, well, but was I not that bad? Okay, so tell us. It's just the new post was a little bit nerve-wracking. But needless to say, I've never gotten that many reactions on a freaking fan art or like on a commission. Because y'all unhinged AF. Also, machine, thank you for the 50 stream strokes. Oh my god, 50! That is so many. How are y'all here so often? That's kind of crazy. But thank you so much. How was your weekend? Tested when I finish my cardigan, can I just have that one pic of Armin getting hit again? You can. Nothing is stopping you. Machine said, I'm sure I found a way to slow the tail down. Really? How? How you do this, you magician? You always do magic things. I was thinking at some point to just get a different tail, you know, because you can easily place that behind the model. It doesn't have to align. But I don't know. I like this one. Also, canonically, lynxes do not have tails like that. They have very short tails. But I wanted a tail, so I just made my own canon lynx, I guess. Machine said we can just disappear. So real. I think we all had the same. It was so short. He was so short. But one said Yami wanted a big one. Stop! big fluffy tails are nice. Ok. Ok. Machine that I showed out already a very spicy commission. She saw it on Instagram, but I don't know if she saw like the ultra spicy one. But yeah. I thought it was, you know, it was fun. But probably the last one for a very long time that is that spicy. Like the second version, I mean. Tessa, oh my god, I love Gacha Kuta so much. Same, it's a very good anime. I've read a little bit of the manga, but I'm not caught up yet. Opponent said you sound a bit tired from work today. I am tired. Today, I don't know. Work was fine, actually. But I'm just a little bit EP today. But I still try to... Oh my god. It's probably gonna take like a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna be fine. I'm just having an afternoon dip. But other than that, I'm good. So do not fret. Machine that I showed her the real one on your face. The real one. At first I was like, I'm not gonna post that one to Discord. But then I did anyway, because I was like, man, maybe I'm gonna remove it at some point from VZona. Yeah. So in the Discord it is. Machine said, I'm so sleepy, I slept 12 hours. Man, I wish I only slept like 7-ish because I just wasn't tired because I slept until 9 on Sunday. And so obviously around 10, when it's my bedtime, I wasn't tired yet. So I stayed up until like 11. Big mistake. Gonna go work again, bye. Thank you for checking in, Volpone. Have a good workies. I hope you don't melt, but today I think it's a little bit chiller than usually. But thank you for being here. And the chats. Tessa, it just gives me memories of Demon Slayer because Enjin, Zanka, and Fu's Japanese VA shared their voices with Tengen, Inosuke, and Zenitsu. Actually, speaking of Inosuke and Zanka, that is also Vash's voice actor. I'm always hitting you with the Vash lore. In my brain, I'm always like, how can I make this about Vash? So yes, that. I like Zanka. Zanka is cool. People would think like from my type in Anime Man that Enjin would be my type, but honestly, Enjin is like Gojo to me. He feels like just kind of normal, like the safe pick or whatever, but the real goat is Grease. Grease, so pretty. Holder said I try to sleep 24 hours every day. That would be the perfect amount. That is too many hours. Poultry, what are we gonna do if you're not here? It's no fun. You always sleep. No, always sleep. But like 1 day a week should really be like a coma, I feel like. At least 1 day there is. I saw a meme that said, I have like such a tiredness in me, but every time I sleep, it just... I feel like I haven't slept that sleep. Volpone said, oh god, I didn't sleep more than 6 hours per night this week and I hated it. Oh my god, it's because it's warm? Machine said, you do what you are comfortable with. I know Otto Lady wouldn't do such a spicy commission. She was actually speechless. For me, I mean, it's, I don't know. I don't think it's a secret that I like spicy things in general, and I'm a little bit unhinged. But as long as it's not vulgar, like, I mean, people would say that one is vulgar, but I don't feel like that one is vulgar. And also, as long as it's, as the girlie is not depicted with someone else doing things, then I'm fine actually. Or like, you know, with other people's private parts visible, or like the face with cream on it. This I don't like. I like that one specifically because I really like the expression, because it's not like that, I'm so, you know, like trapped or whatever. The expression is like, you bitch ass, I'ma get you. And I like that. And also, Machine, when I started with the girly, I was like, I'm never gonna get commissions like that. But then I see the art and I'm like, I want this. I wanna have this. Or said, I can promise you, if I wasn't here, the world would literally carry on as normal. Well, that can be said about everyone. But wouldn't you be sad if like anyone you know would just cease to exist? That applies to you too. She said, why not all 7 days? Then what are we gonna do if we're all in a coma? Machine said, I went to bed at 1 AM, then I kept sleeping because I have today off. Oh, amazing. That is very nice. I hope you enjoy the day. Or said, the heat really messed up my sleeping pattern. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. You know, the horrific thing is that this is the new norm. And that is just insane. I would like to not this being the new norm. Machine said, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, everyone has different boundaries, you know. Boundaries. As long as it's not like... I also wouldn't be comfortable if you could see like the lower parts, the lower private parts. I would be like, maybe not. Maybe let's not do that. But boobas are fine. Everyone, I don't know. I think boobas are fine. Boobas. Coach said I might have to seriously look into moving further north. Still in the UK? Tess said, wait, what? Or wait, huh? We're talking about the VTuber model, not about myself. What did you just zone back into? There is a... Yeah, it's the VTuber model. It's not about me. Carry on. There's nothing else to say. The bottom line is spicy oak, vulgar, with other people, with lower parts visible, not oak. At least not for me. But then again, I can't stop people to do whatever they want. Yeah. So whatever. It's not like I were gonna sue someone, or, you know, if it's on the internet, you just have to live with it. And that's fine by me. It's not that deep. As long as it's not about my actual self. Again, just to make sure. Tessa, want to see my updated figure collection? Sure, share it in the Discord. I will look at it later, you know. Machine said I wouldn't mind if other lady did such commissions, but I'm a typical man, so what do I know? It has nothing to do with being a man. Some people are more open, because I'm a woman. You know, I also like that. I'm a woman. But some people are more open and some people are more closed, and same applies to men and everything in between. Everyone has their own opinions and boundaries, and that's fine. That is more than fine. Okay, I will have to fix the hair here at some point, but I don't know when and why. No, I know why, I just don't know when. Hi Inumi! Just quickly saying hi while I'm on the train. Hello train Inumi, how are you? How are you doing? How was your weekend? Did you melt? Also, were you in the France when France won the match? I was thinking of you. I was like, damn, that's gonna be loud over there. France won when I forgot. They played against someone and I think they won like 5-2 something. It was crazy. It was Mbappe. Wait, what is the other dude called? He shot like 3 goals out of the 4 or 5. It was not Mbappe, it was another dude. Another dude. Machine said, I think lower nudity can be a bit smutty, especially for a VTuber. Yeah, it really is. Also, I was thinking about posting that art on Twitter, but I was like, Twitter is a shithole. I'm not gonna post it there, because that's just gonna attract the wrong people, I feel like. But other than that, Inumi, I'm good. I'm a little bit teared about what's new. But other than that, I had a very good weekend. I did things at home. Or like I just did things at home, but mostly I was just chilling. How was your weekend? Chilling and melting actually, because it was hot. But today it's a little bit less hot, so that's nice. You melted. France won when I guess nobody cared. That is kind of hard to believe, but you know, maybe nobody did care indeed. Machine said, because I see those VTubers that have straight up porns of their model with Fansly or OnlyFans. I'm like, yeah, they crossed the line. Yeah, I mean, you know, to each their own. But I like some like tongue-in-cheek cheekiness and stuff and being a little bit unhinged, but like full on. I would never want to be a loot tuber, for example, or like these selling a girlfriend. How do you say that? Like the people that sell like the girlfriend experience VTubers or like a mommy VTuber over there. I'm like, stay away from me. Go away. I want to be a slightly weird girl from the internet. That's what I want to be. A funny haha. It was about years hot weekend. It was fine. I was constantly EP2. I can imagine. I can imagine. Do you have to go to work or is it your day off? Tessa talking about me being excited about things. What is the next? We said very glad to hear. Thank you. Oh, Tessa, I pre-ordered Persona 4 Revival Collector's Edition a couple days ago and they are now sold out. Sorry for the other people. Just say how it is. It's people wanting attention. I mean, you know, I am very liberal. I think everyone can do whatever the heck they want as long as they don't hurt anyone. But if it's about their personas or their bodies or whatever, knock yourself out, you know? I just don't want to be that. It's not for me. It's not for me. There was a phase, I'm gonna be honest about that. I did offer some coffee sets in some, you know, spicier cosplays, I guess, or just, but yeah, then I stopped because I lost interest and it wasn't for me, and I was like, actually, you know what, it was fun to try, and that's about it. That's all there is to say. I'm not ashamed because I never showed any private parts, so was an experience, and now it's over and I don't care. I don't care, and even if someone finds those photos, have fun, I guess. Hello, Exa. And yes, Exa knows about that. It was with their consent. Anyway, said, yes, it's my day off, and I'm so nepte sure that I forgot to activate my train pass, so I got a fine. No, ain't no way, Inumi. No. And they're also so mean about that. They will never make an exception. It's horrible. Now, but I feel like if they see like every, I don't know. They told you should call the customer center thing. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. He was pretty chill actually. Hell yeah. I got a fine. I used to have a half fare ticket, like the Halbtags. abo, and it's in the app, right? And like it expired and I didn't renew it because I didn't want it. But when I booked the ticket, it was still active because these stupid asses just don't remove it from the app even though it's expired. And so I still paid like the half fare, although it would have been a full ticket price. But then they also told me to call the customer service, and I did, and they were like, okay, you know what, we're just gonna make you pay the full ticket price and erase the fine. And I was like, that is very nice of you, thank you so much. So sometimes they are chill. You know, it's like, because I was like, oop, me too, Pete. At least it's a Strecke where it's worth it. Or how far is it? How far is it? Are you going very far? Man, I want a new tattoo. I'm not gonna lie, I want a new tattoo, but tattoos are so expensive. Why are tattoos so expensive? Also, I don't really have an idea yet of what I want. I feel like I want something Egyptian themed, like, you know, my cat is called, I haven't saved in so long, hold, let me save. My cat is called Anubis for a reason. I like all that things there. So I would like an Egyptian themed Anubis thing. But the problem is I want to continue on my arms, but I don't want the Anubis thing on my arms. I feel like that is not, like, it's just not, it doesn't belong there. It's not for that prime position. But also I don't know what to put in that prime position. But I was thinking maybe then my chest, like my upper chest where my collarbones are and stuff, just flowers. I love flower tattoos. Flowers are nice. And maybe that. Hello Trix, welcome. And thank you for the love and peace. How was your weekend? Also, hello Elle, how is your weekend? Or how was your weekend? How is your Monday? Hello from stop traffic, I see. Please lock in. Inumi said, I'm on the way to Bern. I see. Very nice. I hope you enjoy. Elle said you can get the eye of Ra around your eye. No, thank you. I do not want the eye of Ra. I want Anubis. Or at least, you know, something Anubis Shakal themed. Shakal? How do you say that in English? Ein Shakal. Trix, I just got back from driving in peak traffic. It's hot out here. How's the day, peeps? It is hot, but good that you got back. Welcome back. How was your weekend? Elsa, just listening. That's good. But how are you typing? You know, we said also I gotta leave already. Unfortunately, I have to get off the train in a bit. Thank you for being here and have a good rest of the journey. Thank you for checking in and lurk. Where did you come from, Trix? Where have you been? Where have you been? I hope you had a good week. I hope you recovered from your trip. From your trip. Well, and here we are just editing and chilling. I'm a bit low on energy today. So maybe I'm a bit meeker than usual, but I'm still here and yapping, just a bit less energetic. Maybe, I don't know how you perceive me. Volpone said before that I sound tired, but other than that, everything is fine. Rick said I was out doing grocery shopping. I see. Elle said even I'm stopped with voice. I'm not sure, but probably you're talking into your phone and then it translates what you wrote. Trick said I'm recovering well, sleeping well too nowadays. Let's go! Good sleep is always good. Good sleep is very important. So I'm proud of you for sleeping, Trix. You're not the best at that. But maybe if I repeat it enough times, maybe you Maybe you listen to me for once and do good sleeps. Trick said nope. Me said I'm missing streams at 3 a.m. No! No missing the stream on 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. What have I done with my wig here? That is horrible. Dang. Dang, Yami. You really should have done better. I always think that with every wig, I'm like, man, I should have styled it better. I have to step up my wig styling game and like make it out of concrete, basically. But I don't know how. I'll have to put in more work or better work. Trix said I'll probably go back to 20-hour screen time lifestyle next month. No! Why would you do such thing, Trix? How was Freerun, by the way? How far into the anime are you? And did you pay attention? Please tell me you paid attention. Please, Freerun is so important. Freerun is the GOAT. Machine said this is another reason why I stopped watching such late streams. Yeah, I am way past the age that I would stay up for something past my bedtime. Okay, I just can't do that. It's too much. I cannot. Sleep is holy. I have to go to sleep. I will only stay awake if it's an emergency of one of my friends or something. Then yes. But other than that, it's my do not disturb mode and sleep. And sleep. And if the phone rings and it's one of my contacts, like, I mean a phone call, then it will ring. But other than that, it's always off. All my notifications are always off. Except for Discord. Because X and I text on Discord and then I want to know when they text me. But other than that, my Instagram notifications are off, my WhatsApp notifications are off. Literally all of them are off, even the emails. Jake said Freedom was good, watched episode 1 to 7. I guess the one where she runs away from prison. That is funny. Elle said even Trigon reboot premiere. Yes, I was not here. I did not watch... Hold on, I have to rephrase. When Trigon Stampede came out, the remake, I had no idea it was coming out, first of all. And second of all, before the remake, I had never heard of Trigon before. So I didn't know. And I only started watching once it had fully aired. Because I had seen thirst traps of... I mean, not thirst traps, but just clips of Nicholas with the gun. Not Vash, Nicholas. And I was like, or like Wolfwood, whatever you want to call him. I was like, I just know if I'm gonna watch that, I'm gonna be obsessed with this man. But turns out the obsession was Vash and not Wolfwood. Isn't that funny? It's always so funny to me. Machine said, speaking of anime, there is a new Ghost in the Shell coming out in a few days. Oh, really? I haven't seen the original, but I heard good things about it. Trick said, I'm so bad with names, forgot the name of the girl with the scale. Aura? You're gonna watch their fight next. You know, it's all German names, so it's very easy for me to remember. Because frieren literally means being cold. Because when you say, ich friere, that means I'm being cold. Or like, I'm cold. So yeah. Aura, yeah, you guys have it easy. We really do. You're gonna watch their fight next. It's... I don't know if you've been spoiled. But damn. Oh no, wait. You said escaped from prison. Doesn't that mean you're already... No, you're not. You're not in prison. She was like... It's fine, I don't want to spoil anyone. But in the prison... She had a fight against someone else. And that was... Oh my god, that line that she dropped there. And the line that she's gonna drop after. Yeah, Elle, exactly. Don't say it! Don't say it, do not spoil people. Tricks that my goldfish memory can't keep up. I remember when I started watching anime, I had such a hard time to remember names in general because, you know, I was not used to Japanese names. But now it's way easier. I still don't remember many, but my selective memory is very good, and I remember names of side characters and stuff like that very well. Unfortunately, that's what my memory decides is important, and so I will remember that. Very useless things. Trick said I have watched Frieren before and I know the lines. Wait, you've watched Frieren before? What? I was convinced that you hadn't. How do you like it? It's amazing how Machine said this is new. This new Ghost in the Shell is heavily based off the anime, which is exciting. Oh, that's nice. Trick said long ago I've forgotten half the stuff. I see. I have watched Frieren once and the first couple episodes a couple more times because a friend was here and we watched it again, but I cannot watch it without crying. I cry like immediately when the first scene basically starts. I just can't watch it without crying because it's so heartbreaking to me. Machine said I should watch Frieren someday. It's very nice. You just don't expect like very packed action, or it has action. I'm not saying it doesn't, and it's amazing actually. But it really is more. I feel like it's more. I mean, it says in the title "Beyond the Journey's End" or something. The journey. I don't remember. But it really is about the journey. You're just accompanying them. And yeah, it's just nice, man. It's just nice, and it makes me sad. But it makes me sad in a good way because it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Also, the sad thing about Trigon is it is not comforting at all. I have rewatched the first season a couple times, but it's always upsetting. And so I can't watch it as many times as I would like. I'm not the type to rewatch things anyway because I get bored. But with Trigon, I've watched it like I think maybe 8 times over. But it is just ultra sad. So also that is not comforting at all. Machine said you would love the main character. I mean, this she is a badass sassy lesbian. Let's go. I said Yami watched 86 already. I don't know. The thing is, I'm too lazy to watch things by myself, so I have to convince Exa to watch with me, because we always watch together when we have dinner. I used to watch a lot of anime by myself as well back in the day, but it's just nicer when you can watch it with someone. I have to get rid of that real quick. Trick said my memory allows me to watch anything multiple times and still get the first time experience. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not saying I remember everything because that's impossible, right? But I do. When I know the plot and where it's gonna end, I kind of lose interest. So there's that. I'm erasing a part of the hair. Machine said I have to watch by myself. Other lady gets bored by anime. Has she never watched a very good anime? There are so many. You know, I used to be like that. Like back at school, everyone was like raving about Naruto and stuff. I mean, that's many years ago when Naruto Shippuden was still airing. And I was like, what is this? Anime is so stupid. And then like, you know, when you're not an anime watcher, the only things you register are like all these freaking big booba girlies and stuff like that. I'm like, that's idiotic. I will never watch that. But I was wrong. And anime has consumed my life and I love it. And there are so many good animes. Yeah, and that's all I've been watching, honestly. I haven't, ever since I started watching anime, I've never watched a series anymore. As a Death Parade is also peak. Yeah, you mentioned that last time. I think we're now halfway through-ish, through Soul Eater, which has been a very fun anime. I like Soul Eater. Trix said same, can't watch anything alone anymore. I'm literally watching Frieren after a year break from anime. Fair. If it really interests me, then, you know, I might. But if it interests me, I feel like it would interest Exa as well, and so we just watch it together. Sometimes, you know, it's often also like I pick something that I want to watch and they pick something that they want to watch, and even if I'm not the biggest fan or vice versa, we're still gonna watch it together and just make compromises. I mean, it's not really a compromise, it's just anime, bro. Like, it's not that deep, but you know what I mean. I have been proven wrong. Like, for example, I didn't expect much from Dungeon Meshi, but now it's one of my favorites, and Exa picked that one. And actually I'm cosplaying from Dungeon Meshi here right now, so it's very good. And I finished the entire manga also. I love it. It's wholesome and it's a little bit sad sometimes, and it's just cute and also funny. Rick said, another thing I started is digital art, making stuff with my mouse. With your mouse? With your mouse? Do you not want a drawing tablet? It doesn't even have to be one with a screen. There are many decent tablets that you can get for little money. Or at least not super expensive money. Super expensive. I like drawing on the iPad, but because I don't want to sit at the computer if I draw. Like, I will still sit in my room and draw, but I will be leaning back on my chair and have a video on the computer and just draw on the tablet. Next time I'm getting an iPad, maybe on that. But yeah, I tried some stuff with mouse and it was hell. Yeah, no, drawing with mouse is... Even editing with mouse back in the day was hell, and I was so happy once I got just a tablet with a mouse, with a pen. So I can't even imagine how drawing must feel like. Also, I don't like looking ahead and having to draw with my hand down, but it's way better for your posture. But sadly, I don't vibe with that. Look at them progresses. Okay, now I have to fix her hair. The contour. Do you call that contour? The contour. But yeah, there are a lot of artists actually that draw with the mouse, and they draw so much better than I ever will. And I'm like, how do you do this with a mouse? Also, please let me buy you a tablet. Because that's insane. Or people drawing with their fingers on their phones, which is also incredible. Like, how do you do that? You're a magician. You're a magician, and very not maybe stubborn is the right word actually. Like, you have the willpower. That's the thing. I said, forget mouse, try opening Microsoft Paint, hold down space and use the arrow keys, and it turns into an edge sketch. Into what? I didn't know you could do that. I had no idea you could draw with arrow keys on Microsoft Paint. Trick said, I'm going broke here. Summer Steam sale, saving money for a standing desk and a manual treadmill. What does manual treadmill mean? I know what a treadmill is. What does manual mean? That it only moves when you walk? But yeah, standing desk was the best investment I have made for my back. It's amazing. I will never want to give it back. To give it back for my back. Why are we lagging, bruh? Why are we in lagland? It moves when you walk, I see. It's cheap. I mean, you know, as long as it does the job, it doesn't really matter. But you already go for runs outside. Or do you stop, like, do you want to stop going for runs outside and just run inside? You know, with the heat, it's probably smarter to run inside or to not run at all. Because it do be hot. You want to run 24/7? Are you a dog? You have so much energy, Tricks. I don't know how you do. It's probably because you're still young. You're still young and back in my day. I meant the dog thing as a compliment, by the way. Not as an offense. Because doggos go zoom all the time. Not all dogs, but some dogs. Some dogs are also lazy. Like me. Kenneth said we have to lose some weight. Wait, didn't you say you were gonna sleep? Welcome back. Or what? I don't remember. I think you said you were gonna sleep. Trix said I took it as a compliment. Let's go. Let's go. The wow 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 wow. The doggies. I always wanted a dog when I was younger. And then I became an adult. And then I'm like, dogs kinda stinky. And I don't want to go out 4 times a day or however many times you have to go. That's annoying. And really, dog kinda stinky, low-key, high-key. Trix said, and yeah, it's just a young guy energy, yeah. Elle said, back in my day when Yami were still in her 70s, I swear, when the year was still in my 70s. Kenneth said, I did not say that. Did you not? But didn't you say you were leaving? I'm so confused. But yeah, I guess welcome back or something. There's a time to play the AOT game. Have fun, Tess. For me, it is time for a little break. I need to use the bathroom. And the ads are coming up, unfortunately. And I need fresh water because this one is warm. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a second. I'll be right backers. Backers. We are back. We are back. What did I miss? Trick said, oh, IoT game, do leave a review for us, and Tess said it's good. Controls give me pains. 10 out of 10. Controls give me pains. How does it make that a good game? No. That would be the opposite for me. And thank you for the welcome back, Trix. Thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, I was fixing her hair over here. Over here. That still doesn't look good. Oh my god. That was the wrong thing. That was the wrong thing. Okie doke. Okie doke. Now this side. How am I gonna hold that? Maybe like that. Maybe like this. Because, you know, there is a... When you draw things, there are certain movements that are more comfortable to make than others. But this is still very uncomfortable somehow. This is the wrong way. Let me rotate it again. Oh wait, maybe like that. That's hard. Okay, this should be fine. Trix said, quick question, what color should I use for background? My art is mostly purple. Burbul. Good question. What is the opposite on the color wheel? I can't see the color wheel. I mean, what does look good? What looks good in your opinion? No, why are you getting blocked? Allow. Trix said, I already did some fuck-ups to my art and layers. You can't even undo it. No! But how? It's digital. Did you merge layers before you were done? Never merge layers until you're done. I say, but I merge layers here all the time, but not when drawing. But you know, I feel like I know what I'm doing in Photoshop, so I merge the layers. Man, I'm too warm. Oh, I need stronger winds. Dick said, my opinion is that I should have stuck to sketching. No. What are you sketching? I mean, if it's mostly purple, yellow, you know, like in Evangelion, or like an orange, depending on what purple I think, maybe. I have to say, I do not know anything about color theory. I'm very bad at it. And I just do it with vibes. So I'm not sure if I'm the correct person to ask that. But you know, if you look at Evangelion, purple and orange goes well. Or at other designs, I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, I think we good. Let's merge these. Look at the hair fixes. Crazy. Crazy. Trix said, let's see what I do. It's looking crazy right now. Damn! You're going insane. You're doing all the things. Okay, I think now it's time for skin editing. As soon as it's saved. Also, I need to drink. Have a drink, y'all. I got myself fresh, cold water. I need me the colds. Thank you for another drink machine. I will take another sip. Okie doke. There's your redeem to go with it. Thank you. I think Volpone was the one that said never drink for free. And I'm like, well, but sometimes I be thirsty and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay. Time for some frequency separation and make everything nice. and smooth. Let me see. How much do we have to? Maybe like this. Maybe a little more like that. Maybe like that. Hello? Okay. Okay. I already forgot. Why do I keep forgetting how I do things? Oh yeah, with the blur too. I remember now. I remember now. Okay, let's start over here. And do that. I think it was like that. I'm pretty sure. It's so funny. I've been doing these things for so long and then I still forget. Because it's somehow muscle memory, but if I have to stop and think about it, then I forget. Oh, that was not good. That was not good. Actually, this is kind of pretty fine, I guess. But just for the sake of everything being even or like the same. Man, I want to shoot so bad, but I have like no time. Or maybe I have time, but I don't know. I just want to do things. She said, you want a pro tip? I don't know, hit me and then I will decide if I want it or not. We shall see if I want it or what is happening right now. What is happening right? My face is very, very dark on this picture. This will have to get fixed. Also, let me try and do that. I don't remember if that's the... No, not at all. No, current layer. This is not what I want. Just think about what you need to do, but don't move your hands. No, that's hard. That's not gonna work. This is... Hey, what is... I forget how to do things. Let me do with the patch tool. Maybe that's the one. Oh yeah, it is. Or kinda. I will have to brighten up this face. Jeez, it is very dark in here. Very dark. Okay. Maybe here. Gonna do anything? I don't know. I have found some new locations that I could shoot at. But I don't have the suitable cosplay. First of all, I said that I was gonna set up a freaking... Maybe not a studio, but like... just a wallpaper that I can pull down in the apartment. So I can do like shoots at home and then edit with Blender. Because I've been meaning to do that for so long and I still haven't. But for that I have to lock in. We have to get rid of so many things first. I'm sad. I am sad. I'll get there at some point. Trick said, oh, I somehow fixed one thing I messed up earlier. Let's go! Yay, you! Yay, you! No, why did it copy this too? Man, I keep making the same freaking mistakes. I'm such a freaking idiot. Hello, Cape! And happy birthday! Today is Cape's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Cape! Did you get your cake? If yes, how was it? How was it? Yeah, no, do I have to undo now all of that? What? It's not my birthday! Thank you, machine. But it's Cape's birthday. It's not mine. But thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh. Trick said, now I just gotta fill colors pixel by pixel, just 1 to 2K. Why would you do it? Cape said I haven't tried it yet. Oh my god, please post a picture in the Discord. I need to see your cake. Cape said it's your by association. It is not! It is Cape's birthday. Trick said we your cheddar, same thing. Man. You're too nice. Thank you, machine. Appreciate it. You Cape said damn yummy wants to see my cake. I want to see your cake. It is very important that I see the cake. Are you still melting? The Cape Cake. That's a good username. The Cape Cake. Cape has cake? Yes. Apparently. Hexa said so do I. We're talking about actual cakes, Hexa, not the booty. But yes. If it's... I just want to see all the food, man. I love food. I want to see all the food. Should I redo it? It annoys me that it took this one in the thing. It's so dumb. Dumb. Let's redo it. There was nothing wrong with it, but I don't want it. Like, why would it do that? Just take the one that is active. Okay. Please. Trick said we want Cape's cake in media ASAP. Yes. Cape said I will share some with you as well. Generous Cape, sharing all the cake. Very nice of you. The cake. Okay, now let me see. Did it take it? It did not. Yes, that's what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you, Photoshop. What flavors of cake did you get, Cape? Just to get a taste already. I'm not hungry at all. What are you saying? What are you implying? Me hungry? Never. Me never hungry. I wish. I'm always hungry. I'm hungry 24/7. It's horrible. It is horrible, but I can't change it. I have learned to endure. Endure the hunger. Because my body cannot regulate itself. There is no such thing as intuitive eating for me. I saw a meme last time that said like, it said like, have you eaten today? Yeah, I've eaten today and tomorrow. Just ate for 2 days already. No, that is not the thing we have to do. We have to do the other thing. The other thing like this. Okay. Okay. It's better than before. Maybe that was a good egg. Oh my god, what did I press? What did I press? Extra thank for the gifted subs, may I'd appreciate. Always. Always. Y'all are crazy. We're how the heck are we almost at 100 subs this month? I cannot believe this insanity. It's actually freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. Oh no, this is the wrong thing. This is the wrong thing. Machine, when are you gonna stream? When are you gonna do things? Do all the things. Hey, hey, oh my god. What does that mean? Does that mean something is in the making? Does it mean what I think it means? Yeah, hype train finished. Thank you so much. Let's go. What did we get? A fee! We got fee. That is very cute. I love the fee. Such a funny fee. Endler love. So cute. I love that. It's so adorable. You said someday. let's go. I'll be there when it happens. I will be there. Trust. Okay, I think we almost done with these. Trick said tomorrow OBS course stream. I swear machine could like do tutorials on YouTube and stuff. I know there are already a lot of tutorials, but like I feel like they don't say the right things. They don't explain it right. Machines, I just finished laying down some guitar tracks for the Taylor Swift song I'm covering. It feels so empty without vocals though. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, if a song already has like vocals and then it's just instrumental, it sounds even more empty, kinda. But if it was pure instrumental already, then it would have sounded fine. But that is very cool. I like that. That is too big. That is too big. I was eyeing, I want to have a new starting soon screen. But I don't know what. I have a couple ideas, but also not really. I mean, I do, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want it to loop forever. I want it to, you know, it will loop at some point, but I want it to loop as little as possible. I have the wrong brush. I have the wrong brush. Cave said, sorry, got distracted. It's a very basic cream cake, but it's gay colored. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Sounds good though. I like. Okay, this is fine-ish, I guess. Is it fine? Yeah, it's fine. From far away, you can't really see I did anything, but I did do things. I did do things. Okay, good. I'm thinking of using a synth or maybe guitar solo to replace the vocals. That is smart. What if you make it into a Vocaloid song? Just let Hatsune Miku sing the vocals. Kev said I wanted to make funfetti cake but had no time, mood. Oh, you made it yourself! I see. That's cool. Exa said depending on how prevalent the vocals are, stacked saws will sound sick too. Stacked saws? What kind of saws? Like, is that the guitar reference or what saws are we talking about? Stacked sauce. Sauce, okay. I think it is time to move into my favorite tool, being Onirik. It is Onirik time. As soon as it's saved, I will go Onirik. My favorite goat that single-handedly made me reinvent myself. It's very nice. Very nice. Also, I need lip balm. It is kinda dry. Okay, let's go. Let me also look at the older pictures that I already edited so I can get something similar. Similar. Where is the collage? The collage is here. Okay. It is a little bit yellowish and stuff. First of all, we're gonna remove the flashbang for now. Or maybe not. Are we going to remove the flashbang? Maybe not. First, let me activate colorize and then go to yellow. I am so sorry about these colors. That's crazy. Threshold less. Way less. Less compression as well. Oh my god. Yo. This is almost on minimum. What do you mean? Did they change things? Did they change things and not tell me that they changed things? No. No. Let's cancel and start over. Start over and make the lights ourselves. New. Machine that I'm not the best of this stuff. I'm using what comes with Ableton. I feel like I've heard about this program before, but obviously I don't remember much or anything at all. We're gonna be smart and make the particles like that, maybe, or at least maybe it has to be bigger. Maybe. I would just like to see how it will look if I do that. And then we need to erase a couple because these are just too many at once. Why is making random things so difficult? Making things look random is so hard and for no reason at all. Machine said Ableton has lots of cool stuff. I get lost in it all. I want to cover 2 other EDM songs for Otter Lady because the dang copyright stuff is hitting her on YouTube. Oh my god. YouTube is very annoying with that. Except that Ableton is probably most suited to sound engineering compared to other DAWs, though Bitwig has also become goated. Y'all can talk about that. I do not know what these are. But knock yourselves out. Why is the thing not coming? What about this? What about this? Okay, less compression, more gamma. Okay, that's too much gamma. A bit more orangey, maybe. Maybe even a bit more orangey than that. Orangey. More orangey. Yes, better. Machine said we just say DAW like it's a word. Oh, I see. I thought because it was capital letters. X said if you not tried Serum yet, give it a whirl. They probably have a free trial available and has a great and intuitive user interface. Machine said digital audio workstation. You have a Reaper too. I don't know what that is. X said Reaper is hella old school if I recall right. Reaper. Reaper. Okay, this is not bad. What is this again? Do I like this? Less length. Even less length. Yes, this is kinda cool. Oh, that is too much. That is too much. And the opacity a bit lower. What about the blur? Is the blur doing something? I can't see the blur. Not much, really. Except that I have a Reaper in my head as being a tracker. Machine that I am old school. I don't make EDM music. I like making old school music. Record guitars and drum samples. Reaper is very much like Cubase. Cubase was my old to-go. Excess man, I'm not gonna lie, I could never wrap my head around Cubase. Just didn't gel with me. I have never heard you say that. I have never in my 7 years with you heard you say that. You know, it's not bad, but also, what does mix mean? I cannot see a difference. Yeah, no. Except if I were to get back into it, I'd probably go with Bitwig. Bitwig. Wait, I think I still have some have a valid serum permanent license to hold. Dang! Did you make music? Or like beats? Why do I not know this? We've been together. We're married. 7 years. A bit less. Machine said, what have I uncovered? Nothing. It's fine. I'm just being dramatic for no reason. Exa said, iSerum was cool. And at some point you could rent it until you paid the full price, 0 interest. Dang. Takes the time for interrogations? No. It's fine. Maybe they did tell me and I just forgot. Except I've got my lovely wife muted because otherwise I hear echoes. What did she say? Wait, I yell. Let me mute. I just got a laugh back. Machine said, let's just say that all my music software I received from the high seas. Yo ho ho! What do them rays do? Oh, that is too much. Fall off. Fall off. Maybe a little bit more. I think that's not bad. Let me just add another one. Glow particles. No, that doesn't matter actually. Orange, yellow, I guess. Save. Okay, let me save and then do another one. Exa said I can't even remember the website I used to upload little clips to. Damn. Imagine that the stuff is so expensive I have to pay for Live 2D monthly though, because there is no crack-a-lacking. Exa was kind of adjacent to SoundCloud, but not quite. Ah. Machine that in my currency, all the software is like a whole payday. It really is. It's crazy. They should, like, why do they not... I mean, I kind of understand why they do not adjust prices to, like... How do you say that? To regions, because then other people could just go and, you know, get it from there. But, like, come on. There are way more, like, regions that are just being treated unfairly if it's so freaking expensive. Motion blur. Let me blur the motions. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Machines at Bandcamp and Access and they're not quite that sophisticated. I'd have to go back in my old email account and search. Dang! I also want to hear it. Let me hear. Also, let me save first. We save. Because otherwise I will be sad if I lose it. Machines that I have terrible music I put on SoundCloud. Oh no. You know, it doesn't matter because at least you made it yourself and not AI. Everything we do and we make ourselves and it's not AI is just a win. A win is a win. Attention flashbang incoming. You know, I don't hate this. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate it. Let me get to normal again. And then colorize. Oh my god. No, I like the compression up and the threshold down. This is what I figured out lately. But this is still too yellow for my taste. So that's better. It's too washed out. It's too washed out. Let me do the mask. Let me do the mask. Machine, I will click on it and keep it open so I can look at it after. Look at it. Okay, let me get my references back. And then... Should I try this? Can I try this if I do that? Oh! I just want... No, senor. Please go away. Nobody asked you. Okay, let me just see what it could look like, I guess. What it could. Let me get the saturation back up and then the threshold back up. Oh my god. Not bad. Not bad. What about the glare again and then the length very short? Yes. And more blur. Which does absolutely nothing for some reason and I don't know why. Same with this. Okay, that's not too bad. I will have to... It was on Clip It. Oh my god. That... I have never heard of that. Chromatic aberration. And the rays. The rays are... Oh, weird. What about these? No, I liked the fall off. It was better. It was better. You found it very fast also. Oh, you can't hear me, whatever. Whatever, I will tell you later. Ah! Okay, yes, now we're getting closer to where I would like to be, I feel like. Intensity maybe a bit less. Okay, that's not good. That is not good. I need to adjust things. I don't know how though. I don't know how do I adjust the things that I want to adjust. No! Back. Machine, I've also never heard of this before. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is too much. I am, as always, just trying around because I'm still not fully understanding how this works. But we be getting there. Let me do this again. Okay, we're getting to where I want to be. So that's nice. A little bit more though. Yes, okay, if I save that, let me add these two. Rays, orange, yellow, I guess. Okay, now let me do save and see how it looks with the other. Tricks that I'm out here crying because I finally found an airbrush to shade. Damn, that's nice. What program are you using again? I forgot. I have found my ideal brush in Clip Studio Paint. It's just one that comes with Clip Studio. But I want that brush in Procreate because I don't know, I like Procreate better to draw on the tablet at least. But it's just not there and I don't know how to recreate it. Man, I like this, but it's called Fire Alpaca. Oh, I've heard of that. Hey Laurnex, how is it going? We do be editing. How is your Monday? How was your weekend also? First the nice things and then how is the Monday. I'm not too happy with this glow. Let me just erase it or like disable it and see what comes next. What comes next? Also, thank you for the stampies. The stampies, let me save first. Next that weekend was chill. I didn't get up too much at all, honestly, which was nice. Honestly, same. Because it was very hot and there's nothing much to do. Also, I have no plans and my best friend is in freaking Morocco with work and she will only be back in 1.5 weeks. And I want to do things with her and she's not here. Machine said your loyalty card seems so tiny now because of what I did to ladies. It is very hilarious. I giggled when I saw it. I was like, hee, that's huge. Next, I've just been playing a bunch of Deadlock with mates late into the night. It's finally cooled down here. Let's go. Same here, actually. I have never heard of Deadlock, but I hope you had fun. Fun! But yeah, just staying inside and, you know, not enjoying the weather. I mean, it's nice when it's warm, but like, this is too warm. Where the heck is my orange? Why is it green? Am I stupid? Okay, wait, I am stupid. I am stupid. Thank you for the throw. Oh, freak. Dead ring. Let me grab my water. Opponents said the people I go to always smile when I come and make a good job, and considering I go to 4 to 5 clients per day, I'm basically a hoe at the moment. The people I go to always smile. I see. Are you also responsible? I've heard that like at Migros and Coop, some cooling racks or like the department where they have the cooled food, because it was too hot, they had to empty the shelves because they could not guarantee the quality or like the coolness, whatever. Machines that it first went huge vertically and went off the screen, then it went huge sideways and filled up from left to right. Oh my god, you had to change the size a few times. I can imagine. That sounds like a struggle. Also, what am I doing? I can just lower this and make this more, I think. Maybe a bit more. And then more gamma. Of course, I thank God it's not my job anymore. Was in apprenticeship. Oh my god, that's crazy. Machine said this is almost how I see in real life. The blurry white, like blurred, you know what I mean? The blurred out thing, that doesn't sound good. But if you see like that, are you still allowed to drive the motorbike without glasses? Because that looked very dangerous. The big bloom from earlier, yeah, dang, that is not good. That is not good, machine. Why am I not seeing a change? Am I stupid? Okay, now I do see a change. Now I do see a change. How am I gonna do that? Core opacity. Main opacity. Machine said it's only if it's very bright out. I see. Proponent said in the apprenticeship I worked mostly for Coop and Migros. Oh, they're probably also the most difficult customers, I want to say. Because they're so... they are like overlords of groceries. And Globus. Machine said I have an auto tinting visor on my helmet, which helps a lot. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That is fair. It's like sunglasses, right? Zone. Damn, Zone. Still no difference. Okay, more difference. What is iterations? I don't know the words, so I have no idea what it means. I have no idea, but we are getting there, I think. Well, say, well, the people we worked with weren't the ones that pay the bills, so still pretty chill. Okay, yeah, fair. I mean, but you know, if things are broken, someone has to fix it. Then why be so difficult? That was too much. That was too much. I was listening to a video today, but I haven't finished it. Apparently in Mexico a couple years ago, there was a huge, like, brawl of emos fighting punks. And I don't know why yet. Oh no, I know why actually. He said it in the video, but I haven't finished it. But he was like, apparently the punks were pissed that the emos were stealing like their culture, or how do I even say that? Their lifestyle, but they weren't even doing that really. And everyone apparently got so pissed that they met up for a huge brawl. But I still have to finish the video. I'm curious. It sounded, you know, somehow it sounds kinda a little bit funny. Because just imagine so many, apparently it was like up to 800 people in total. Just punks and emos meeting up and then beating the ever-living crap out of each other. How do I make this more? What about this? Yes, okay. That is nice. But it's just too much. I don't know how to adjust. But when I said to throw back 1 hour ago, I actually was trying to get myself into your stress level after posting the commission on Discord, and I was... Have us? I don't understand. The throwback to 1 hour ago, yes, you actually were trying. BF, I don't know. I know BF means best friends or boyfriend. To get... You were trying to get myself into your stress. Aha! Oh, I think. Oh wait, I understand now. You were trying to get yourself into my stress level after posting the commission on Discord, and I was, and you yourself were very stressed. I wasn't like ultra stressed, but I was like, oh, maybe. She said, how do they tell the difference from each other? What difference? Ah, you mean the emos and the punks? I mean, they're fundamentally different. Or was it? Yeah, trying to get to your stress level empathy-wise. Thank you. Yeah, ooh. Sorry, my hair clip. Apologies if that was very loud. Okay, let me... Can I... What if I reduce this? Okay, that's a bit less, but I actually kind of like that. So I will have to reduce it from here, I think. I just want less saturation, and I don't know... Because the gamma spreads the light, right? I have figured that out. Then the radius... Okay, kind of conserves the light. What about the core opacity if I turn this down? Nothing happens. Let me turn it down even more. Still nothing. What about the main opacity? We're getting somewhere, but like... Why does it blur out the rest? Chia said they don't look physically different. Have you ever seen emos and punks, Chia? I think you're too young for that. That was... after your time. Before your time, I mean, not after. What am I saying? What am I saying? What about if we take the threshold down? Okay, that's better. Better. We are the same age. I keep forgetting that. Because I don't feel like we are the same age. Thank you for the pet. Where's the drink? Where's the drink? Now I want drink and you're not giving me drink. I will just drink by my... Okay. I drank. Machine set opacity is like how transparent something. I know these. I know the... I mean, core opacity and main opacity, obviously. Threshold, I figured out, is just how freaking bright it is. And compression also somehow does something with the brightness. And iteration, I don't know what iteration means. I am so freaking stupid! If I hover with the mouse over the word, it explains to me what it does. God. I cannot read. I simply cannot read. I do not see instructions. I am just... I'm wearing glasses, but I'm blind. She said, I look young because of my menace. I don't even know how you look. But what makes you seem young is how... the way you speak and do things. Machine said, well, at least now you can learn more for real. And yes, Volpone, it works, apparently. You're training Yami to drink. What am I doing, Chad? Where is the treat when I do it, right? Because the treat can't be the water or the drink. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Okay, iterations, we're gonna learn together now. It says, adjusts glow iterations, less iterations equals smoother glows. More iterations equals more precise glows. Still have no idea what that means, but it's fine. Let me just... Okay, can't really see it. Radius, I know what the radius is. Exposure, I know what exposure is. A gamma, the fall off of the glow that can be controlled with gamma. That is just glowies. Aspect ratio, adjusted distribution of the glow. Increasing the value above 1 elongates the glow, creating a flattened appearance. For an anamorphic glow effect, use higher aspect ratio. Okay, let me just try it. Let me just try what that means. What does... I don't see the difference. Oh, okay, that looks cool. She said, I'm young for real, no cap. Yeah. Machine said iterations means like variations. Again, the drink. You see it? Yes. It's like flat lines. The aspect ratio. Now she's gonna miss the head, but I swear. The drink has been wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, but with this, maybe I can heighten the gamma and then also the threshold a little bit, so it's a little bit glowier. Maybe a bit more, because I can barely see anything. This tool literally only has 2000 suns or nothing sometimes. But it's probably just me. Just me that cannot do things. A bit more. A bit more. Okay, I don't hate it. But I'm not sure. But I don't hate it. But also it's... Let me lower the main opacity. Yes, okay. What about this? Brother. Brother! My brother. You know what? I think I'm just gonna take that. Maybe. What if I disable the glare? What happens then? Okay. Well, the aspect ratio fixed a couple of my issues, which is nice. Which is nice. Let me... What happens if I do that? Okay. And this? I see. Maybe from this side it makes a little bit more sense. Does it? Does it make more sense? Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Good enough. Let me save before I do things I shouldn't be doing. Before I do things. Oh. Oh, wait. I was like, what happened? But that was the one from before. That was the one from before. Can't really see the particles much. Or at least a little. A little. What about this? Yes. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I'm taking that. I will take this. And then save. And then we go to camera raw. Let's go. I like camera raw. Camera raw is fun. Camera raw is fun. Hello, Mal. How are ya doing? How is your day going? We still here editing things. But after this one, I only have 2 more left. And then I have finally finished another set. Yippee! I like finishing things. Okay, into camera raw we go. You're doing good? Oh my god, win productivity. Yes. Yes. How was your weekend? Wait, didn't you say you were gonna do something with your friends? I think that's what you said. But I'm not sure if I remember correctly. Yawnsk. Always the yawn. Always the yawn. Let's go, camera. Camera raw. Yippee-yay. Why can I not see this and that? Okay. Must not this past weekend, I don't think. Honestly, I don't remember what I did. Probably chill as always. Honestly, fair. Fair. That is a good thing to do. Just chill. I feel like almost everyone here just chilled this weekend, didn't do much. Because it's just... I mean, here it was super hot. I don't know how about there. But here it was like 37 or 38 degrees. It was crazy. We need more blue. More blue. So we have more blue. No, let's keep it in this. Mom said I normally chill on the weekends unless I'm working because I hate crowd. That is fair. That is very fair. Do you always have crowds where you live? That must be upsetting. To always have crowds. Volpone said back to work. Have a good work, Volpone. Thank you for, again, the check-in. Yuna said, I love when we're together in one photo. I can't say but happy stream. Thank you so much. And yes, it's nice. We rarely have pictures with each other, sadly. But thank you for that check-in. I was just talking about you before. I was like, when are you coming back? I know you're coming back in 1.5 weeks, but damn. It's boring without you. Please come back. Mom said, yes, on weekends the trains are crowded, the malls and parks are crowded. It's awful. Jesus. That really does suck. She said, who is taking this picture? Yes, exactly. A tripod with a self-timer. As you can see, my other hand is hidden back here. I was holding the phone to time the camera and see what the camera was seeing, basically. We do it ourselves, Chia. We are independent women. Even if we don't really want to. I mean, I don't want to be. I'm not saying I want to be dependent, but I'm so tired of doing things myself. I don't know if you can relate, but having to be independent for a long time makes me wish I wasn't. She said, why don't you get your slave Exa to do it? First of all, Exa is not my slave. Exa is my spouse. And second of all, Exa does not like to take pictures. And yeah, I mean, it's fine how it is. We know other people that would take pictures of us, and we had done that before. But for this specific one, you know, I don't know, we weren't even, I don't think we were even planning on being in a picture together. We just, honestly, I don't know, it's been a while. But Exa does not like to take pictures because they say they can't, like they're not good at it, which fair. So I'm not gonna force Exa to do anything they don't want to. Jessa does not like to take pictures. No, not take pictures and not having their picture taken. They are camera shy. It doesn't matter if in front or behind the camera. Mozart, I hate shooting people too. I mean, you know, you can't really do much wrong. I mean, you can, but also if I give the camera to someone that is not a photographer, I don't expect like photographer quality, you know. But yeah, I understand. If someone doesn't want to do something, then they don't have to. Easy as that. No. No! Yes, like this. I just can't relate. But obviously, because I am interested in taking photos. Oh my god. Today is awful. Awful. Okay, I'll take that. I'm happy with this. I just need to brighten my face here, because this ain't it. It doesn't go well with the other edits that I did. Let me go with curves maybe. You caught my yawn. This is just gonna make me yawn again. Oh no! Oh my god. Horrible. Horrible. How did I get it like this on the other picture? Hold on, let me show you what I mean, because look at the brightness difference of the face. How do I do that? How do I do that? Maybe I'll just have to go over with Dodgy and Bernie. Let me just go over it with a brush. Jessa, what do you mean one is a backlit picture? I said what I said, Chia. I do not want explanations. I just want to complain. Have you tried adding light to it? I'm just about to do that. I am just about to do that. Let me see. It did do something, but not what I want it to do. Somehow. Also, it's just patchy. The shadow is patchy in the first place. So that sucks. What it looks like, it looks When this is not active, what the hell is going on? What the hell? She has raised exposure to +2 and brightness to +10. Where? I'd have to go into camera raw again for that. I feel like I will fix it, Chia, or at least halfway. I am a very half-assed photographer sometimes, not with hair, but a lot of the times I do things half-assed because it's my hobby and I'm just lazy. So this is how I do things. I'm gonna go into camera raw again with adjustment layer. I'll check it out. Just give me a second. Maybe I can fix it like that. See, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Just ignore the rest. And also that and that. I will erase it from the rest of the picture. I will. Just use the curve trick for shadows if you want to lighten it. I did the curves before on the adjustment layer, but I want to see how it will become with that. But hold on, we are not done yet. I will erase all of that from this and then go back to my brush and do that. Let me see if I can half-ass it like that. I will half-ass it, trust. Trust! I was never a technical photographer. I always did just vibes, and we're gonna continue to do just vibes. Okay, that's kinda a little bit better. Not, you know, perfect, but see, I did that. I did raise this, but just Machine that is this what is a DNG? It's always raw. I shoot everything in raw machine. Everything. But it was just compared to the other ones that had a completely different light and setting. It's just, I'm trying to make it kind of similar, but it's fine. It's fine. It will be fine. I'm fine with that. Then I add a little bit of dodge and burn and we good. And we good. Mal said vibes. Yes, I do everything just vibes. I do not like I do not want to stress out over technical things, because why would I? Why would I? It's when you have like a technically perfect picture and then it just looks like zero creativity. I don't like that. I want creativity and zero technique. And zero technical things. Okay, let me just... We will fix that. We will make it look like the other picture-ish, kinda. Every photographer that is watching is like, this is so fucking cringe. What is she doing? I am doing the vibes. I'm always doing the vibes. She said you need both for a good picture. I don't need anything. I have the power of delusions on my side and vibes. Also, there's an ad coming. I'm sorry. And then we lower the... Actually, first, let me blur it before I lower it. Let me enhance it again and blur it again. And blur it again. Like so. Yeah. Machine that I reckon everyone is soft by now. I swear. It for real. So what adds that is true? Maybe there are lurkers that are not solved, so I don't know about that. But very, very true. Like have the subs, have the followers have a submission? A subscription. God dang. God dang, these words I should not mix up. Machine said, I will find them and give them subs too. No! Don't do that. You have done enough damage. Same with everyone else here, basically. It's the damage is enoch. Enoch damage. I appreciate it though, but still. It was very overwhelming. I thought about it like the entire weekend. I'm still thinking about it. I was like, what the heck happened there? I have no explanations whatsoever. But some things you just can't explain, and that's alright. Machine speedrun to being broke. No, exactly, so please stop. We do not want broke people. I want happy people that are chill. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. I think we almost good with this one. I think though the the vibrance. What is wrong with me? The vibrance has to be a bit more. Actually, I could do that on just this layer. It doesn't matter. Machines that do almost half my pay goes towards my monthly bike payment. Oh my god, that is a crazy amount, Jesus. Trick said, I'm out here taking art advices and it's only making stuff more complex. Tricks, art is so freaking hard. Photoshop and photography is nothing against drawing. Drawing is a literal end boss. It's crazy. Okay, let me do the picture more vibrant. Just a little, so it fits with the others. So it fits with the others. No, I'm good. I'm good. Machine said my bike was over 11,000 US dollars, but I pay more because it's over 6 years. Oh my, that is so expensive, bro. Oh my god. Trick said, damn, my car wants repairs and stuff and I'm gonna go in debt soon. I don't use my car that much anymore, but when I changed the tires and the bill was like only 68 francs, which is like, I don't know, 70 euros. Because nothing is broken. I'm like, oh my god, thank the Lord. She said, for once I agree with Yummy, with being that drawing is way harder than Photoshop. Because it is. It is. It is way harder than Photoshop. I don't need these anymore. I don't need these anymore. Where can I? Hello. Yes. Okay. We did it. We finished this one. I am fine with this being done. So let me save it. Let me save it. Because drawing, you just... you have to practice a lot. Like a lot. If you want to get good. But it's so hard to stay consistent and actually draw. I've tried so many times and I end up giving up, but then I always end up going back because I want to learn. It's just a pain. It's just a pain. A big pain au chocolat. I'm hungry, man. I don't even know what I'm eating today, to be honest. We ended up not making crepe last time on Friday. I don't remember what we ended up eating, but something else, because it was way too hot and we were not hungry. And then we waited until like 8 or something to eat. So crepe are still in the cards to happen, but I think Exa has leftovers still. They said yeah, so I'll probably have something else, but I don't know what. I'm saving the picture also, so that's because why you're not seeing anything. Yes, we save, then new, and this one, Instagram post. Then I have to fit it to size because Instagram is a doom and keeps changing things as always. Okay, this goes here. And then I save it for the gram. We save it for the gram. That's for Insta. And then, my ladies and my gentlemen and my everything in between, we can move on to the next picture. Let me see. I need to check which one that was. Okay. Should we move on with the portrait? Probably. Probably another portrait of me face. Which one is that? It's this one, 6689. Let me get that. 689. It's this, and then we smack it over here, like so. And then we open it. Machine said, "Yeah, I'm lucky. My wife was supportive of my selling my one dream bike for another. She did tell me to stop buying bikes now, though." That is fair, yeah. Is this the correct image? Is it the correct image? It is. I just changed the sides. But yeah, as Exa said, fair. But hey, at least you got your dream bike. Your dream bike. This is the new one. Okay, I think here not a lot of editing has to happen. Let's go. It will be like this on Instagram after, because I didn't like it upside down. I didn't like it upside down. Also, damn, can we appreciate my skin, please? Look at that. It's, I mean, you know, the makeup is a little patchy, but honestly, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Machine said, "This is an awesome photo." Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It was a struggle. We tried a couple positions on the floor and like I wasn't happy with a single one. And then I gave up. But when we looked at it on the computer at home, I was like, actually, this is kind of decent. I'm taking this. I'm taking this. But I don't think there is any hair to edit, which is a freaking miracle. So I can go straight into skin retouch. Let's go. See, this is like Christmas for me right now. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Let me just clean up a little the makeup. And with that, it will clean up the pores as well and part of the wrinkles. But that's just how it be, man. What can I say? What can I do? Nothing. First, let me see if this actually works out how I want it to work out. Glaze, that is too much. That is too much. There are some couple texture issues. We will fix that. I think with the copy tool. I think. Yeah, that's fine. Is it? I think so. I think so. Like that. Let me see it from afar. Okay, that's not bad. This ain't bad. Also, you know, light, like how the light falls and lighting in general makes such a huge difference. Actually, I don't want to do this with the copy tool. Why am I doing this with the copy tool? I can do this with the patch tool. Makes such a huge difference with how your skin looks. Lighting is really one of the most important parts of photography. Because if you have ugly shadows, then it's just gonna look like shit. It doesn't matter if you have baby skin or not. If the light is not right, you will look 100 years older than you are. Or, you know, or you will look accurate depending on how you see it. It really depends. But yeah, good lighting is like half the image, basically. Maybe even more than half. Maybe even more than half. It's not working out. This is not working how I want it to work out. Let me think. Let me think. I could go back and... What about the... Do I really have to do it one by one? I don't want to do it one by one. It's boring. I don't want to. Maybe I have to. Let me try the remove tool and see what happens. No. See, it destroys the texture. Oh my lordy lord. I don't think that's gonna work. What does this do? I haven't tried this in a while. Oh no, it said all layers. No! We're gonna undo that. Current layer. Current layer, and then what happens? No, it does the same. It makes it muddy. Wait, I have one more option maybe. Use healing brush if you want to blend. That's literally what I tried out right now, and it makes it muddy. I don't like it. Healing brush tool, or do you mean the spot healing brush tool? Maybe that can work. Or patch tool. I did patch tool as well, but patch tool I didn't like it. I didn't like the patch tool. It wasn't nice. But I don't want to do this one by one. Now I save the F. I have one more option. The one more option being there is a lazy one. Fast skin retouch. Let me try that out. Because it will like remove the texture and then add the texture, kinda something like that. Now if we just brush over it. Chia said, or use portraiture, like I've been telling you. Chia, I can't get it to work. I can't get it to work, and I need Photoshop to be online. Because otherwise... See, this works. This is fine. This is fine. And then we go over it with frequency separation and do the rest. And that's gonna be alright. Yeah, I can lower the opacity after, I feel like. But first, let's try. Let me delete that, and then we make a new layer. And then we're gonna try the frequency separation again and hope for the best. The best. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, now we go here and do the same thing from before. I will have to mask out, I feel like. No. No! Masa, this photo is terrific. It's cool. It's a cool photo. It's nice. I'm struggling with the skin editing now because I don't know what the heck I should do. Because I'm not actually a Vogue magazine editor, as you might not know, because I'm so professional all the time. So this is hard. This is hard. What if I delete this one? Okay, nothing happens. What if I just... What if I just... Oh well. Mal said you're not... I'm sorry to disappoint, Mal. I don't know. I've been I should have told you all sooner. But this is not doing what I want. Nothing is doing what I want because I don't know what I want. You feel so deceived. Honestly, it's a little bit on you if you didn't know this up until now. Because that's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I could just soften it kinda, but it's just not gonna look good. It's gonna look muddy. Ah, maybe not. But I don't want it that much. Y'all, I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna start over and just see. Wait, maybe I could do this first. Maybe I could do this first. Okay, maybe we're getting closer. I just have to think sometimes. Sometimes thinking is all it needs, which I'm not very good at. If this doesn't work, I have another option. Let me get. Okay, first of all, we do not want these. These have to go. Whatever the heck. I mean, it's pores, obviously. Also, it's always so funny with the camera. You can literally go so much closer than with your own two eyes. Like, you can see so much closer. It's kind of a little bit crazy sometimes. But this seems to work. This seems to work. We're just doing the blemishes kind of first. Or somehow. There's just too many things going on. What is happening? Okay. Like the... Oh my god. Hello. Sometimes my brush just doesn't do what I want it to do. Same with everything, actually. Why cannot everything just work how I want it to work? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's better than before. And the texture is still there. Yippee! Yippee! Let's go. Okay, now we can try again, actually. Or should I do... No, let's try again. Let me save first, because you never know. You never know. Then we go again with the frequency separation. And hope for the best. Like that. And then we grab this. Maybe heighten the feathering a little bit. And do this. Why can I not see a difference? Okay, well, that's obviously too much. Now slowly I can see a difference. I did nose contouring, so I would like to not erase all of it, if it's possible. Ugh. This doesn't turn out how I want it. I have one more option I can do that I forgot about up until now. Okay, that's... I did not do a good job with this nose contouring, to be honest. That is not, I'm not so good at makeup anyway. I don't do half the things that are recommended to do. Let me see if I can fix that somehow. This ain't it, chief. This ain't it. Let me just lower the opacity. Maybe that will help. Okay, that's not bad. I am fine with this one. Okay. I would like to bring the freckles back that are also fake. I have no freckles, but I draw them on when I cosplay or when I go out. When I do elaborate or more elaborate makeup, I will draw freckles on my face. Because I like it and I think they're cute. And I wish I had some in real life. It is so funny because when I was born, my hair was orange. But I didn't really keep any cool ginger properties. I only have that I get burned immediately when I'm in the sun. And that's it really. That's all there is to it. A light shimmer in my hair when it's in the sun. There's a light shimmer of orange in the brown hair. But that's literally it. Didn't keep anything else. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. Should I do camera raw first, or should I do the Onirik first? Oh, I'm sorry. I keep just changing the workflow because I forgot things. First, I need another foreground. Something over here because it's very empty there. So let me get my foreground things. Machine that I have the same, but I was blonde when I was a child. many blondies as a child, they just turn darker over time. But I think it's normal. It's not, but I haven't heard of gingers turning, like my hair was orange when I was born. I have not heard of gingers just turning brown haired with a little bit of orange highlights. People were like, when I was a child, people would ask my mom if she was dyeing my hair because of the hair color, and she was like, no, are you insane? This is like a 5-year-old child. What are you saying? And she said I was born dark brown, went blonde. Then by the time I was 10, dark brown again, in the sun, slightly red. All your family's ginger? That's crazy. With us, in our family, no one is ginger. So I don't know where that came from. Tessa, do you have a question? Ask away. Ask away. Where are my things? Overlays. And then fore and background. And then, what are we taking? What are we taking? Maybe... Should you watch an anime with or without a chocolate muffin? Why are you asking? You know the answer, Taz. The answer is with. With. For the people in the back. With. I also want a chocolate muffin. I still have some tiramisu left. Let me just... I want that side over there. And then we erase the rest. Because we don't want that. Tessa just needed a second opinion. That's crazy. If it's about food, the answer is always yes. The answer is always yes. Because food is the good. Food is the bestest. And a curse, but also the best. Like this, but upside down. Upside down. Okay, like so. Ooh. Hallo, dreh dich. Please turn to 90%. That's close enough. That is close enough. Is it a self-made chocolate muffin? Or who made it? Who made it? Now I feel like baking again. I did do something this weekend. Like I made the tiramisu thingy. Like the strawberry tiramisu. But it didn't really scratch my baking itch. Because it wasn't really baking. Because I didn't put it in the oven. It was just, you know, a no-bake thing. And now I still want to bake, but I don't have time and I don't know what to bake. I'm very picky about what I want to bake. I'm always like, do I really feel like that? And then I never really bake things twice. Okay, I feel like this, perspective-wise, this makes no sense. Let me just erase it a little. And just add some sparkles or whatever. Or whatever. I think the resto is fine. The resto. Okay. Like this. And then we need something I don't remember. What was it? Oh yeah, let's do I don't know. I don't know if I shoot the camera raw first or the Onirik. I think it's better if I do the Onirik first. Also, let me merge these. So we have a nice before and we have a before and after, and I can barely see anything. That's crazy. Okay, well, we'll time to make a new layer and then go into Onirik. First save though. We save first. And then go into the other tool. Maybe I can finish this today, maybe, but then I only have one left. Oh, it flips me. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Why would it do that? That's crazy. I have turned into a ghost. I have turned into a literal ghost. Let me do the coloring first. Not only have I turned into a ghost, I have turned into a torch. Just a human torch. Compresses the dynamic range of input image by enhancing luminance transition. Ideal for refining the softness of smooth transitions. Smooth. Let's make it a bit less smooth. Is a mold. Let's go back here a little. Okay. And then after I will be adding the sparkles. Let me just a little more, please. Yes. Okay. This is fine. I think I like this. Maybe a little bit more orange. It's not moving. This is green. We didn't want green. Green is... I hate green so much. Green. I have never known a photographer that likes green. No. What about the other way? Okay, this kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Okay, let's do save and then we add the particles. Also, my eye is itchy. And I'm thirsty. I need water. Okie doke. Water has been drank. And now we add the particles. First, let me save. As always, I always need to save. Oh, my bad. We do be saving. We need a moment. A moment. Okay, now let's go. The moment is over. Oh my god, apologies about the flashbanging every freaking time. Wait, maybe I have some weird random brushes that could make funny particles. Funny, or at least more randomized particles. What about a blood brush? That is, but it's too... It's, I don't know, not the right thing. Not the right thing. Water? No. Glass? No. Smoke? Also no. Smoke doesn't. Sparkler brush. Oh, these were so extreme. I remember that. That was kind of weird. Main. Okay. By hand it is. Or at least This worked kind of nice, actually. This is actually a hairbrush. Oh my god, it's so big! Okay, let me erase some. And then just add a couple smaller ones. And hope it's random enough. Let's go with a smaller size of this. And now erase a couple again with the eraser. Doing things random is just... I have to figure something out for this issue. I don't want to have this every time. And then we say okay, and then hopefully I can apply one of the presets. What about this? Ah, that's not bad. What about this one though? Okay, this does nothing. And that? No. Horrible! Or this does also nothing. And that one? Also no. Okay. Which one was the one that was fine? This was kind of fine. I can adjust it. Adjust and make it more orangey. Hopefully. If it doesn't let me. Okay, now it does. But it doesn't look nice. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. We can work with that. Oh, that is way too much blur. Way too much blur. I want the gamma a bit more. Yes, nice. Nice! Okay, I'm fine with this. Maybe. I would like a little bit more orange. Okay. Maybe that's fine. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, that's alright. Let me save. We save also. I need different music. Oh my god, I need to come up with something else. Let me put the chill soundtracks in instead of the jazzy ones. What? Okay. This has to be a little bit less. A little bit less. Yes. Okay, let me... What am I hearing? Huh? Something is moving. I have no idea what's happening. Is a cat under my bed? Oh, never mind. It was lucky. He was scratching himself and touching something, and it made a weird noise. And I was like, what is that? What is he? What that dog doing except that the dog is a cat? Alright, let's go into camera raw. I don't really have to do that. Is crazy. Let's go. Let's go. I love when I don't have to do a lot of work. It's nice. Let me get the other reference again, because I keep forgetting how I edited photos. Okay, this comes over here and down here, and then oopsie, I would for sure like the clarity a bit less, because it just gives that dreamy look that I like. And then we need the greens have to be a little bit darker, I feel like. Maybe darker, but also I kind of like dark green. What if I do that? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I think this is all right. Should be all right. Then the blues. We have to make it a bit more blue. so it pops a little. And what else can we do? Okay, so can I get some pizza Rex from my favorite resident Italian? You can. I don't know if you can get the salsiccia for that, but I love pizza with... There is no tomato sauce, just mozzarella on the ground, and then you put like mashed potatoes on top. Not too mashed. You can also just put slices of potato on top, and then salsiccia. That's a very goated pizza in my opinion. It's just called salsiccia and potatoes in Italian, I don't know. But I think it's a very specific and just pizza from where we live down there. Other than that, I'm basic. I like pizza margherita. But I like it. I don't like when the pizza is covered in cheese or, you know, mozzarella in this case. I want to taste the tomato sauce with some mozzarella and not just mozzarella and where's the tomato sauce? It's just gone. It's just gone. Also, I like putting ricotta on pizza. It doesn't really matter which one, because I feel like ricotta is just nice on pizza. It's like creamy and fresh. Or also corn or like maize. Corn is also nice on pizza. You can literally put whatever you like, but my favorite is the one with salsiccia and potatoes. Potatoes. Potato, potato. Yes, let's make it a bit more orange. Orange. Oh, that is too much. That is too much. Okay. I think this is fine, actually. What else does it need? Not really much else, honestly. I'm good. I'm good. I love camera raw, man. Look at this difference. If you cannot see camera, Kopfetami. It showed before. Why is it every time it's doing that? That's so crazy. You can't even see what I'm doing. This is the difference that I was trying to show. Just color grading is just nice. It's just nice. And the before and after. It feels like not much changed, but a lot changed actually. Very nice. I'm happy with that. And now we do can I think? Can I speak? I can speak. I can. I will do some dodge and burn real quick. Kev said, oh, this is funny. My birthday staple for a while was quattro formaggi, just cover me in cheese. But I feel like then it's something else, you know? Then it's something else, because then you want the cheese, right? But if you get margherita, I do not want just cheese. I want the tomato sauce. So I feel quattro formaggi is different. I don't know if that makes any sense. Probably it does. It probably does. And if not, then I'm just delusional, I guess. But I feel like it does. It's like, you know, oh my god, there's a hair right here. This has to go. This has to go. But first, let me do this real quick. Like that. Did I have? I do have the correct brush. Or the correct tool. Damn. Look at the eye difference. That's crazy. And that's just with dodging and burning. Which means lighten the light parts and darken the shadows. Darken the shadows. Okay. What was it again that I noticed? Oh yeah, the hair. The hair. Let me turn you around. Yoink. That is so... It doesn't look... Let me just do that again. Let me just do this again. Okie doke. The hair, right. The hair. Let me just do that with the little remove tool on the wrong layer. So persistent, this hair, Jesus. It's all the way across. How did I not know this before? Okay, the others can actually stay, I feel like, because, you know, hair gets in the way, that's normal for such a long fringe. But this one is annoying. This is too much in the way. You have to go. That's fine. Should be fine, right? Ain't nobody gotta look that close. Maybe... no, I'm good actually. Let me just... I would like this gap to be gone. Okie doke. Okay. Let me look at how it will actually be on the feed, which is like this. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, y'alls. We finished another one and I will end stream right meow. But do not fret. We'll go over to Otter Lady, which I feel like every one of you already knows, but don't have to elaborate. She is a friend and is playing Phasmo and having fun. So we're gonna go over there and have fun as well. Okay, thanks for hanging out. Maybe apologies for being a little bit tired, more tired than usual. And until then, we shall see each other Wednesday. And then I actually only have one more picture to edit after this. So, I have ideas though. I wanted to work on my about panels for a while for Twitch. So after the photo edit on Wednesday, we're probably gonna do that. We are probably gonna do that. And if I feel lazy, maybe we're just gonna do something else. I don't know yet. We shall see. But other than that, thank you for hanging out. Cape, have the best rest of your birthday. Please show the cake. And yeah, and the Rex and wishes, I'll be delivering cake. Yes! Let's go. Let's go! Alrighty, y'alls. Let me put in the raid. Otter Lady. Yes, the happiest birthday to Cape. Yeah. I will see you Wednesday, y'alls. Have a good rest. Have a good week until then. And stay safe, stay hydrated, and be nice. Bye.